Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for the BET Awards 2016. Y'all know I love doing these award shows. It's just something about the BET Awards show who I feel does the best job in providing an entertaining musical and award ceremony better than really any of the award shows, in my opinion. And I always say that. People always say, try to give BET a hard time. I still feel like I can watch their show from beginning to end. Anyway, we gonna start today. You guys been watching me. You know how I do. I'm gonna touch a little bit on the pre-show, and then we just gonna get into the show. Okay, let's do that, shall we? So first of all, the pre-award show or the red carpet kind of was blended in together. BET likes to have an outside stage and, provide up-and-coming artists the stage. Not quite inside of the building yet, but, this is kind of like a first introductory look, or not first introductory, but just a look of putting these people out there so maybe they can blow up a little bigger. We've seen a lot of people come up from that stage. It's a mixture of both. This time they did it a little differently. They debuted a lot of videos, which I was fine with, because usually the people that they have on the stage suck, and it's usually not good. They usually don't have much stage presence. Usually you can't really hear them good. It'd be too much going on. People be screaming in the audience. So I was fine with the videos that they showed. I think they showed Fantasia's Sleeping with the One I Love, which was really, really good. I had heard that earlier in the day on the radio, and I enjoyed that song immensely. They also showed June's Diary. Is that the name of Kelly's group? I think that's the name of the group, June's Diary, their new song. Who else, you guys? They just showed a bunch of different videos, and I was fine with that. Ray J. Y'all, is we gonna have to stretch out the hands of prayer for your boy Ray J? I was like, what the fuck? Who done left the damn top off the E&J bottle? I really don't know exactly what was going on with Ray J. I feel like he was so fucking hyped up and high on something that originally he was supposed to be backstage kind of just talking to the people, but that motherfucker was acting so damn crazy they put that nigga on the back lot. I mean, we didn't never see him interact with anybody or anything. I was just like, what is he supposed to be doing? Everything was like this, and he was talking, I love everything, I was just like, oh, so he is really, really way too excited. I mean, I know he's glad he got this gig or what, fresh off the Kanye West video, which we'll talk about in the top of the blogs, child. I actually like the video, though. Yeah, I wasn't real sure what was going on with your boy Ray J. I was quite concerned for him. Who else? Deborah Lee, you guys. Child, I tell you what. Deborah Lee she just be never all the way right. Y'all, I was looking at her yesterday on that stage. I was like, bitch, if that ain't my mama's curl dead on 1982, same curl pattern, same color, just a fucking mess. I just want somebody to just cut all Deborah Lee's hair off and just let her get a cute little short little, something. It just don't be right, bless her heart. She be just as nervous every single time. She was on the pre-show. She still reminds me of the Black Roseanne. Who else? That was pretty much it for the pre-show. They showed everybody. Everybody looked, dressed appropriately for the BET Awards. Not too much, not too little. Except for, Remy Ma. Y'all, I love Remy Ma, but I can't, them titties was killing me last night. I was just like, child, this white dress, you wore a different dress in the performance, which we'll talk about later, but on the pre-show, that dress, them titties was, it came way low like this, and then the split, I don't like when the split is stretched. To me, a split is supposed to, subtly show your leg, okay? But when it's wide open, pulled wide open like that, it almost looks like your dress is too small. Just my opinion. The dress was nice, but I just felt like, she was just too much woman for all of that. She's the only person that sticks out in my mind, the red carpet, that I was just like, oh, child. But that's pretty much it. Y'all, the red carpet was cool enough. 2 hours, got us warmed up for the actual show. So let's talk about the show now. of course, on the red carpet, they were hinting all around that Beyonce was there. I mean, we already had got an inkling of that when her dancers showed up on the red carpet, in formation, of course, marching with their pro-black wear on, very Afrocentric hairstyles and clothes, and, very militant and walking. I mean, it was just, it was already, we already could kind of figure out that if her dancers was there, the fuck they gonna be there without Beyonce for, okay? So we already knew that. Of course, people kept bringing it up on the red carpet. I saw somebody on Twitter was like, why they keep on saying that she gonna be there? If they want it to be a surprise, they ruined the surprise. Well, they don't want it to fucking be a surprise because they knew that she was the opening act. They knew you niggas can't never be no fucking where on time. So they was like making sure that you guys knew. Make sure you watch this show from the very beginning because Beyonce is going to be there. And sure enough, Beyonce did open with freedom, freedom, I can't lose. Freedom, where are you? Somebody just got me an iTunes card. Shout out to Joseph on Twitter. Got me an iTunes gift card last night so I can get the actual Beyonce album so I can learn the words. But yeah, she gave a very energetic and rousing performance of freedom. They had the water stage out there and everything. Okay, she had her dancers out there. They was kicking fucking water all over the place. I was just like, if I was up in that front of that damn stage with all my nice, Roberto Cavalli wearing my Givenchy and my Gucci and my Tom Ford and whatnots, I'd have been pissed if they kicked that fucking water on me. But something tells me that the stage was back far enough that people didn't get wet. I actually want to give a quick shout out to the stage people there, both Beyonce and BET's people, man. They got that fucking stage on and off so quickly. I mean, I was just like, how is it that, somebody who was there, if you watching, y'all tell me how they got that stage out there. Did it go down? Was it somewhere else? Was it on the side? It was amazing how quickly that stage was gone and they got to the business at hand. Wasn't it amazing to you guys? Oh, okay. Y'all give them a clap. Y'all don't never want to clap for the black folk. But yeah, she did a great job. I was pumped up. You guys know when I saw my boy K-Dot come out of that stage, you guys know I was like, yeah! y'all know. He did a great job. He always gives his all. Beyonce was pumped up. It was like they was feeding off of each other. And when he got into that damn water with her and they was kicking, as soon as he kicked his leg up and it was exactly the same kick as she did, I was like, that's going to be a picture that goes around. And sure enough, it was on Instagram. You guys, just a fantabulous performance. I loved her leotard, kind of gave you the Phoenix feel with the fringes hanging down, rising from the fire. I was just like, bitch, you better do it. So I was pumped. I was ready for the show. I was like, this was a perfect opening. Shout out to BET for that. I loved it. Then we had to kind of bring it all the way down for Tracy Ellis Ross and Anthony Anderson's opening. Now listen, I love Tracy and Anthony just as much as the next person I do, but I think it's time for us to get some new hosts. I think we've had enough. It's like, I don't think that any of the black award shows believe that anybody else can do it. It's always either Tracy or Anthony or Tracy and Anthony. They do a lot of the same things. I think just last night we all realized that we've had enough of them, but I do love them still. But the opening was just corny. It kind of brought down the whole Beyonce moment. I was just like, they could have just skipped all of that because it just was like a bummer kind of for it. Didn't you guys feel the same way? I don't know who I would think of as a host. I know Terrence J definitely gives me Ryan Seacrest vibes. You can tell that he has a lot of the Ryan Seacrest ways about him. So, maybe Terrence could, I don't know. Who you guys think would be good hosts for the show? What did you guys think about them? Did you think they did a good job or you had enough too? Now let's get into the nominations. You guys know these award shows generally don't normally show many awards actually given, but BET actually did pretty good this time. The first award presented was Best Group, and that was from Taraji P. Henson. She's the one who got up there and started talking about Lemonade, and it was just like, what? And why does you talking? And what do you have to do? So that was very weird too, because that was also right after Tracy and Anthony's thing, and it was just sort of like, oh God, what are we talking about here? But once she got through that painful, little whatever that was she was doing. She presented Best Group to Drake and Future, although they are not a group. That was a mixtape as far as I do. Wasn't that a mixtape, y'all? But yeah, they got a Best Group for Jumpman. Next was Best Male R&B Pop Artist. Terrence J presented that to Bryson Tiller, who I believe deserved every single fucking nomination and award that he got last night, because they play his album so much out here in Atlanta. I don't know about anywhere else, but I mean, I fucking know all the words to all his songs, and I ain't never once even looked up his damn album on Apple Music. You know what? Congratulations to old Bryson. Plus, he's a cute little guy from Houston. Next award presented Best Actor, presented by Dion Cole and Carucci, who I thought looked really cute. That went to Michael B. Jordan. Then the next Best Actress Award, okay, that was presented by the cast of New Edition, the new movie that they're making for BET, which looked like it's going to be really, really good. Doesn't come out till 2017, hopefully at the beginning of 2017. We've been seeing a lot of publicity and promos for the damn movie, and I mean, it ain't really that close in in production and coming out, but whatever. Best Actress went to Taraji P. Henson, so congratulations to her. Then the next award was, oh, you guys, I didn't find out what the boy name was. It was happening so fast. The black boy from Blackish, the one of the little twins, the cute little boy with the curly hair, the youngest one. He presented for Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year. That would be Serena Williams, who wins every fucking year. So there's really no need for her to show up, because we don't really seem to acknowledge any other black, athletes, women out there. So Serena is the one. I mean, Serena does her thing, so good for her. And then Sportsman, of course, was Steph Curry. Okay, Aisha should be very happy about that. For Best New Artist, we had Snoop, Jermaine, Birdman, and some other little nigga up there. Jada said it was Jacquees. I was just like, are you sure that ain't Lil Wayne? I kept looking. I could understand why Jacquees was up there, and it was supposed to be talking about, these big music moguls. Now, who the fuck is Jacquees, y'all? But Jada swore that's who it was, and they was presenting for Best New Artist, and again, that went to Bryson Tiller. Morris Chestnut and Regina Hall presented Video of the Year. That went to Beyonce. I had already tweeted earlier, I wonder if Beyonce had got the fuck on, okay? And we didn't see Beyonce come out. Mama Tina got up there, with her old raspy voice like this. She's so country, and she be talking. But her face be kind of stuck, and it just be kind of stuck like this when she be talking. Bless Mama Tina, she still looks really good. She don't need no more nips and tucks, Tina. Girl, leave it alone. Just right where you at. Just leave it right there. Tina had on that fucking Cape Cat suit. She was like, bitch, don't let 60 fool you. She looked great. She looks really, really good. Okay, she got up there and said that, Beyonce was rushing off to her concert in London. I was like, nah, Tina, when is the concert now? Was it in 7 hours or something? She was acting like, I hope she gonna just get off the plane and run to the stage. I was like, bitch, that right damn concert probably ain't for another week. Best Male Hip Hop Artist was presented by JB, Omar Epps, Gabrielle Union, and Kimberly Elise. That award went to Drake. And then again, we got Deborah Lee out there again, Jerry Curl proper, bitch. She presented the Humanitarian Award to Jesse Williams, you guys. Hands down, the most inspiring of the night. Who knew that old baby Blue Eyes had it in him? Wow, when he got up on that stage and ignited the flame, it was just really good to see. It's just great when younger people, you get really inspired when you see younger people taking the stand that a lot of our older black, activists and actors kind of took, everybody was comparing him to Harry Belafonte, and so it was good to see. He's definitely got the platform and he's using it for that matter. But yeah, he was fantastic. Okay, he's so fine, y'all. I don't know what it is. He looked even finer. I'm not, even though my husband is quite fair skinned, I was just like, Charlie, I don't normally like the light skins like that, but Charlie's so intense and heavy and dark and deep and brooding, and he's just so, I just was like, oh Lord, I think I likes me some Jesse. We love us one that's just gonna give us the, the fist pump of righteousness. So I wrote down what I thought was the most important part of his speech when he said, we are not interested in conditional freedom. We are interested in what we deserve. And that right there is That's just the crux of it. That's all we want, y'all. So I loved it. Yes, I saw the drama on Twitter with Justin Timberlake afterwards, which is just unfortunate because I'm not going to get into it right now because we ain't talking about that right now. Okay. But I'm telling you, some of Black Twitter get on my fucking nerves. Then we also had Gabrielle and, what's his name? Oh, I cannot think his name and I didn't write it down. The one who did Birth of a Nation, Nat Turner. He's playing Nat Turner. What is his name? You guys know who I'm talking about, right? And the other girl, I believe, is also from the movie. They presented Best Gospel Artist, okay? And that went to Kirk Franklin. No jokes here. What's going on with Kirk Franklin? Is he okay? One of my Twitter rock stars who is in medical school says she feels like he might have sarcoidosis. We ain't trying to put no illnesses on no man or not, but something definitely is up with Kirk Franklin. He just didn't look well, and then when he was talking and his voice was really, really shaky, I was just like, wow, something is up. My mother-in-law has sarcoidosis, so it is a debilitating disease, and I know that my mother-in-law lost one of her lungs to sarcoidosis, and so when she talks sometimes, when she can't get her breath, her voice is very faltering and kind of shaky. So when my rock star said that she thought that might be what it is, I was just like, oh wow, you know what, you might be right. Although like I said, we ain't putting that on him. Hopefully he's okay. But did you guys see him? Something wasn't right there. Spike Lee presented the Lifetime Achievement Award to Samuel Jackson. Okay, Samuel Jackson got up there and said that he wasn't going to speak long. You know, he didn't have much to say, and then presented to talk about every fucking body from his childhood up, you know, his teacher, his auntie, his cousin. He was introducing everybody out there. Y'all stand up, stand up. Okay, sit down. He is the go-to man for any black angry man you need in your movie. But yeah, I love Samuel Jackson. He's one of my favorite actors. And then DJ Khaled and some girl that won for this Coca-Cola challenge, they presented the Viewer's Choice Award, and of course that went to Beyonce. And of course, again, Mama Tina got up there with her, you know, like this. Now, the performances, of course, we've already talked about Beyonce and her opening act. Next, we had Designer, and Designer got up there and hopped the fuck around, and he did something along the lines of Panda. I was like, good thing he had his fucking hype man up there, because the hype man was doing all the rapping. Designer, you know, he was jumping around, he was throwing the mic and catching it, and he done ran out on the stage and onto the damn floor, and he was up and down the aisle and everything. I said, he got the damn spirit. Panda, you doing the most, bruh. I know they had some oxygen waiting on his ass backstage. Then, of course, we have the first of the Prince tribute, and it was Erykah Badu and Bilal. Erykah Badu sang the Ballad of Dorothy Parker. Bilal sang Beautiful Ones, okay? They both did a very good job. Bilal, to me, hands down, was the best Prince tribute of the night. What happened to D'Angelo? Wasn't he supposed to be a part of it? Did we forget about D'Angelo? Nobody even seemed to remember D'Angelo, but I was actually thinking, where is D'Angelo? He wasn't there anyway, not to take the shine off of Bilal, because Bilal is already very underrated. He got up there, sang that damn Beautiful Ones, and honey, if he didn't sound exactly like Prince, got down on that floor with his damn high-waist pants on, them suspenders, that shit was pulled all the way up here. Jada was like, what is going on? When he got down on the floor, you know, Jada young, she don't know nothing about no Prince, y'all. She was just like, Mom, why is he on the floor like that? Why is he doing that? He not supposed to be down there. Why don't he get up? I said, no, Jada. That's how Prince used to do. He used to make love to the floor. He used to roll around and all of that. We're going to have to sit down and watch Purple Rain. Obviously, you didn't take that in. But, yeah, I thought Bilal did a great job. And it was so funny to see all the fucking memes. You guys saw that meme that said, when your wig and your bonnet slip off and you lay there looking like this and his head was turning, his hair was just braided in the corner. Bitch, I know a bass when I see it. Next performance was Fat Joe, Remy Ma, and French Montana. French Montana, I don't care what it is that he comes out and does, it gets on my nerves every fucking single time. I mean, like I said, I'm sure he's a nice enough guy. I don't know why he works my nerves so bad, but he just does. Their performance was cool. Remy Ma, I thought that dress was much better. Very beautiful dress. That, you know, her titties though, they was so jugulous. They was so much. Child, they was just big, but they was pushed up under the dress, and I thought the dress looked nice for her. We know that she's a thick girl, you know, she's got quite a bit of curves on her, but I thought the dress was very, I thought that it was, I thought she looked very nice in it. I can't think of the word that I wanted to say. Much better than that white dress that she wore on the damn red carpet. We had Alicia Keys, and she sang Common, Too Much in Common, or Way Too Much in Common, or whatever it is. I don't know what Alicia going through. Everybody is saying that it's karma for, you know, stealing Swiss beats from his wife. I ain't getting into all of that, you know, but definitely Alicia Keys of yesteryear is not the same Alicia Keys that we got today, and it's fine that people grow and change. I just feel like her music, I don't know, it almost feels like it's lazy. It's just, what is it? Because yesterday when she got up there, you know, she had the 808s and she had the guitar and she had the synthesizer. I was just like, what is, you know, I just couldn't, it just wasn't making sense to me. But she knew she was doing it, bitch. She even kicked over the stand and threw the damn, I was like, girl, now why are you breaking up your shit for all of this? I know the diehard Alicia Keys fans out there will stick by your girl, which you guys should. I just want y'all to have a talk with her and tell her that we don't want to hear the shit that she been playing. We want to hear the shit from back in the day. Now, the second Prince tribute was Tori Kelly and Stevie Wonder, okay? And they sang Take Me With You, which was cool. Tori Kelly looks uncomfortable if she doesn't have her guitar. She looks like she just doesn't know what to do if she doesn't have it in front of her. So I was just like, she was a little awkward. But I was just glad that none of them ran off, you know, and started doing their own runs, and Stevie started adding his own words in and wanting the audience to sing, you know, and changing shit up. So I was cool with it. I was glad when they was done. Then we had Jennifer Hudson come out, okay, and you guys know J Hood is not my favorite singer. I was just like, here we go. People red. That thick ass, big ass tongue she got always just be extra, you guys. I mean, Purple Rain is not an extra song. I'm not saying that the girl cannot sing. She obviously has a fantastic, fabulous, very large, big voice. But I mean, it was fine. I didn't love it. I didn't love it, but I know you guys did. So if just as long as y'all was fine with it, I didn't hate it. I just was just like, okay, get off the stage with your hoodie on. It said she looked like E.T. Bryson Tiller, he got up there saying Exchange and Don't. Did a good job. Wasn't no whole bunch of extra. I thought he sounded good. I thought he did a good job. Then Maxwell. Y'all know I love me some Maxwell. I mean, I love Maxwell. I have all of his music and all this, but you guys, I don't get this. What is this? In the Ocean? Is that what the name of the fucking song is? By the Ocean? Something like that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to really try to listen to it again, you guys, because I wasn't feeling it, okay? Maxwell got up there and he had his umbrella. I guess because he was like, bitch, if Beyonce can have water, bitch, I can have water too. So they just squeaked out 19 drops on his ass. He was like, the fuck? This is not what I meant when I said turn the rain on. Beyonce had to use all the fucking water up. He just like took that damn umbrella and put it down like, fuck it. Y'all ain't gonna give me no fucking water, then just forget it. I was just like, what these 4 little drips supposed to be doing on the side of his umbrella? Goddamn, Beyonce had a whole fucking lake up there. He can't even get his water. Then he also kind of tied in his Prince tribute of Nothing Compares to You, which I thought he did a fantastic job. He sounded very good. It was more of the Maxwell that I knew and loved. Again, I got to listen to By the Ocean, Near the Ocean, In the Ocean, whatever it's called. Y'all see this right here? Y'all like this right there? Y'all like that, don't you? Then we had Future get up there and he performed Wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. What? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Shit, that shit still sound like wiggle to me. And it was a fine enough performance. I couldn't understand why the fuck it was a car on stage that was on fire. What does this mean? What is the whole meaning of a car on stage on fire? There's plenty of people out there that need a car, and y'all been just burning shit up willy-nilly. The fourth Prince tribute was Janelle Monáe. And surprisingly enough, I thought Janelle Monáe did a good enough job. She was not one that I would have traded Janelle Monáe for D'Angelo, but we also know that D'Angelo seems to go off and do his own thing as well, and it'll turn into a jam session. The song be 15 minutes long and don't be no fucking end in sight. So they did have Janelle Monáe. I know that everybody says that she was a protege of Prince and all of that. That's fine. I just still wasn't, but I thought she did good. She did a few songs. She did a piece of Delirious. She did a piece of Kiss. She did a piece of Pop Life, a piece of I Would Die For You, and I thought that she, I enjoyed it. She even deserves a quick shout out for real for having her ass out in those pants. We know that Janelle Monáe stays very, very covered, so just the fact that she had her ass out even though she had a little cape over it, I was just like, oh, she is just as cute as can be, you guys. I mean, just the cutest little Cupid doll, like a cute as a button. I think she is very, very pretty, and so she's a perfect, spokesperson for CoverGirl. So I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at Janelle Monáe. I think she did a good job. She deserves all of the good talk that people give her. She did a good job. And then lastly, the fifth and last performance for the Prince tribute was Sheila E. And she also did a bunch of his older songs, Housequake, Erotic City, Let's Work, You Got the Look, Love Bizarre, Glamorous Life, which was her big hit with, with Prince, America, Baby I'm a Star. Okay, so she did a lot, and honey, that Sheila was all over the fucking stage. I was like, I hope they got the liniment and the Epsom salt ready for Sheila. Okay, because I'm sure that her arms be ready, but child, she was running around, she was slipping and sliding and doing all his little dances. They even got old Jerome's ass out there, you guys. Y'all was, let me not even say it. Anyway, and that was it. That was the performances. Sheila E. actually closed out the night of the performances and the night of the show. And I enjoyed it. I really, but I always enjoy the BET Awards. You guys can go back and watch all of my old BET Awards reviews. You guys tell me what you thought about the show, though. I know that you guys were all watching because we were all on Twitter. And for anybody who follows me, you guys really should follow me on Twitter when award shows are on. We have a really good time, okay? And I don't be on Instagram, and because Twitter is just much more faster and it's just easier. It's right there. So you guys need to follow me on Twitter if you're not, because honey, we be partying on Twitter. I'm telling you. But yeah, you guys tell me what was your good and your bad and your ugly, and what did you love and what did you hate, and what could you have done without, and what did you wish they did do, and what did you love the fact that they didn't do. Okay, put all that in the comments, y'all. I'm doing this for y'all again. Y'all put it in there, drop it down like this. Let me get off here, get my ass back to work. All right, okay, you guys, make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.